Hi all, welcome to Java Thailand. In today's tutorial, I'm going to cover Spring Boot profiles. So profiles is the basic configurations which we are getting through this Spring Boot as a features. So whichever the project you are working, so we know it's to enable the profiles details as per the what environment you are going to work. So let me show you what is Spring Boot profiles. So Spring Boot profiles is nothing but it is just setting the specific details to the specific environment. So if you are working on any project, so there will be a different environment, dev, test, stas, UAT or pre-prod or then prod. It could be a something like QA and it could be something different naming, but there will be the different environment. So you might needs to configure based on the environment specific configurations. For example, let me think is like in the dev environment, you are using the S2 database, in-memory database, but that we are not going to use for the production environment. So production environment, we are might be using the some different database like Oracle or any other commercial. And for the testing purpose in the test environment, there might be using MySQL or something else. So these are specific to the environment. Whatever the details we are going to use, that we can use as using these features as the Spring Boot profiles features. So basically, what we will need to do is there is the different application.properties file we need to create as per our environment specific. So there will be the master application.properties file. If you remember, any project is having the application.properties file, which is the master properties file. So as per that, we are going to create our environment specific properties file, and we can configure that details within that specific properties file. So let me go ahead and work on that. So I'm just going to take the help of this Spring Initializer tool to generate my project. So let me create one project for me. So I'm just checking this Maven Java 2.7.7 I am taking because 3.0 is also released. So let me work for the earlier one as well. Then I will introduce what is the new feature in latest one. Spring Boot profile example. So let me not give this space in the project name. So better naming convention is like this one. Let me work on that one. Spring Boot profile example like that. So name will be this one and description will be this is demo project for Spring Boot profile. And let me create the root package com.java talent. Now I'm going to use jar as the packaging and the version I'm just taking as Java 8. You can select any one of the version. And here I need to add one dependency, which is web dependency. I'm just going to use the RESTful to show you the details. So for that, I have added this web dependency. So let me generate this project. Okay. So my project is ready. So I need to extract this project and put it there inside the. Let me extract here itself. You can extract into your working locations where you are working. There you can just paste this project. So let me do that. So let me go to this one and from here I'm just going to import that project. So existing my own project you can do, and you need to select the root directory from where it has been downloaded. Okay, so let me copy from that location and put it over here in my working location. So this is my working locations. If you see the path E project Spring Boot workspace we have created. So here I have placed that imported project. So let me select this one. Finish. So our project getting imported here. Okay, done. So see our base package is coming like what we have created from the Spring Initializers website. and properties file. So there is the application.properties file, which is the root properties file. So we need to create our sub properties file based on our specific environment. Let me go and create one package. Let me create the controller package first, so I can just demonstrate something. Okay, and let me create one class profile example controller. So make this class as the Spring Boot REST controller. I need to annotate this class with the @REST controller. Fine. So this will become the REST controller. So REST controller is basically there is the two combination for these annotations, @controller and @response body. So in place of using both annotations, we can use the REST controller for our RESTful web services. So let me create one something message. This message I will take from the properties file. So to take this message from the properties file, I need to use one annotations, which is @value. So value is defining, if you see, so description. So you are able to see that it is taking the value. Let me show that. Annotation which is used to field or method constructor parameter level that indicates that the default value expressions of the annotated element. So this is the property driven injections we can use from the properties file, this value. So let me put that as the dollar. This is the format, and here I will take the message. So I'm just taking the same as the message, and down below I'm just going to create one simple method which will be printing out hi or hello. So let me create the method public string return type to simply print that message. Print message. This is our method name. So it will be expecting to return a string. So let me return that string hello, and the same message, whatever the message, it is there from the properties file based on our specific environment. I will going to return that message here. So let me do that. Okay. So this is what, and then I need to map this as the get mapping to make our URI call, and I'm using the get method here, and slash hello I am taking as the URI. So yeah, this is our program. So let me create one message here within this properties file. So message I am taking as Java talent. Perfect. So if we are going to run this project, what we are getting? Let me show you onto the console. So let me run this project. So if you run this project, we are getting some console that there is no any active profile, but our program is running successfully. If you see the console, no active profile set. So it will be falling back to default. Means we have not set up any profiles, and our project is running on 8080 port. We have not provided any context path for now. So let me hit the URL. What is our URL for controller? Hello. So let me hit that endpoint. Localhost and then 8080 hello. Yeah, fine. We are getting our output. Hello, Java talent. Perfect. No problem. Here till here we are good. Now I am going ahead with the specific environment. What is the environment? Let me take an example. Let me take one example. For example, I am just taking the two environment for now, dev and QA. And for Q, okay. So let me take a example. Like here, I wanted to use dev environment, specific dev messages like hello from dev environment, and the port I'm just going to use 4041 for the dev environment, and for QA environment I'm going to use hello from QA environment, and port I'm just going to use the 9090. Fine. So let me do that. So let me create two different properties file, so specific to that environment, and let me do that. So here I'm just going to take the example name as application hyphen dev dot properties file for the dev environment. And again, I'm just going to use the second one as QA properties for the QA environment. So in this one, I just wanted to print the message hello from dev environment. And I'm just going to use server.port 4041 for the dev environment. For the QA environment, Java Talent hello from QA environment. And I'm just going to use the different port server.port server.port is equal to 9090 for this QA environment. So our two environment is ready, dev and QA. If I'm not going to print any messages, that will be coming from the default application.properties file. So let me go ahead and check how many way we can active our environment. Like it will be dev environment, QA environment, or any other environment. How many way that we can activate. So let me go through that. Setting the active profile. So there is the three way. First one is by using this hyphen d spring dot profile dot active is equal to dev or prod or QA or whatever the environment you wanted to activate. In the VM arguments, from the VM arguments, we can do that. And there is the second way, spring dot profiles dot active is equal to that specific environment from the application dot properties file. So from there, we can do that. And the third way is by using the @profile annotations. So I will go through that @profile in the later video. I will create one more video because that will take some time to demonstrate all that details. So let me go ahead and create this profile by using the two way, first one and the second way. So let me go with the second way. Spring dot profiles dot active is equal to there. Let me go ahead and do that. So with this application dot properties file, there I will need to write message spring dot spring dot profiles dot active. It is expecting to be a list value. Means we can provide the comma separated list of active profiles. Can be overwritten by the comma line switch. Means we can activate two profiles at a time. So let me go ahead and spring dot profiles dot active is equal to dev. So I am activating the dev profile for now. So now our output will be coming from the dev profile specific environment. So let me check dev profile message is from this one, and then this project will be running from this 4041 port. So let me do that. So our profile is active. Let me run the project and see the console. See, the following one profile is active dev, and it is running on to that 4041 port. So let me hit that. So now our port will become a 4041 because we are running from the dev environment. See, hello Java talent, hello from dev environment, because this hello Java talent is coming from the specific programming, and then hello Java talent, hello from this one. This whole message is coming from the message section. Fine. So we are good. Now let's check with the other one. So if I'm going to activate the profile QA, so then this one will become active. Let's see. Stop that project first and rerun it. So this time this will run on 9090 port, and this will be from QA environment. See, the following profile is active QA and our 9090 port is active. Let's see. So this will not hit this time because this has been deactivated. 9090. Hello. Fine. See message. It is coming from QA environment. Fine. Okay. So this is the things. First point, how we can activate our profile. Second point. Now I wanted to show you how we can use this VM arguments to activate our profiles. So let me remove this line from here. I will use the first concept to do that. And you need to go to this configurations uh, profile. So you need to go to the configurations profile. So let me do that. Run configurations. You need to change the configurations. So in the run configuration window, if you are able to see this Spring Boot, and here if you see the profile, so whatever the profile you have created, this can be applied from here itself. Let me do that. Let me activate run dev. So this time dev profile is active. Let me run. We have not written any code here in this application or properties file, but we are activating from this configurations. Let's see. See, dev profile is activating. Change that window, configurations. Now this time select QA and run. See, profile is active QA 9090. Fine. So there is the one option. This is the another option. Now let's check with this first option, actual one, VM arguments. So in the beside, if you are able to see, there is the argument sections. So there you are able to see the VM arguments. So here I need to print spring hyphen d spring dot profiles dot active is equal to QA. I wanted to active the QA profile. Apply it, run, and see QA is active 9090. Let's hit the endpoint. Okay. So this is the things what we wanted to cover from today class. So let's see. Let me activate the another one as well, so you can get a clear picture. Not this one. I just wanted to remove this. If you wanted to check it is working correctly or not. So dev. I have removed the first tab, and here I am giving the dev environment. Run this. So this time it will run from 4041 and dev environment. Profile is active dev and the 404. So you can work and configure whatever the configuration you wanted based on the environment specific. Yep. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. Please like and subscribe my channel.